This is Mirabella's kitchen, and today I'm making shrimp po' boys. If you'd like to cook with me, please check the description below for a list of the ingredients and a shout out to my Patreons. I start by preparing a quick marinade for the shrimp. I take 1 cup of buttermilk and add it to a mixing bowl. I add 1/4 cup of Crystal hot sauce. I whisk that together. I take 2 pounds of large peeled and deveined shrimp and I remove the tails and add it to the marinade. I let that sit while I prepare the breading, so I take 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup cornmeal, 1 teaspoon cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 2 teaspoons paprika, some freshly ground black pepper to about 1/2 teaspoon's worth, and a tablespoon of coarse kosher salt. I whisk that together until homogeneous. And then I take the shrimp and I generously bread each piece, making sure I get a nice thick layer of breading, and I place it into a mixing bowl. And then I'm going to place the mixing bowl into the fridge to let the shrimp chill while I prepare the Remoulade sauce and the toppings. I take 2 beefsteak tomatoes and dice them. I ended up only using about 1 beefsteak tomatoes worth, so for 4 sandwiches I recommend 1 beefsteak. And then I also took a whole head of lettuce and shredded it. Again, I only used about half the head of shredded lettuce, so for 4 sandwiches, half a head of lettuce is what I recommend. I'm going to take some time to heat the oil. It's going to take a lot of time, so over medium-high heat, I add a whole container of vegetable oil and heat it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to prepare the Remoulade sauce, so I take 1.5 cups of mayo. I really recommend 2 cups or more if you have it. I take 2 tablespoons of Crystal hot sauce, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons paprika, 2 tablespoons Dijon mustard, a teaspoon cayenne pepper, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, and I whisk that all together and place it in the fridge to chill while the shrimp is fried. I'm also going to prepare some bread, so I'm using French bread. Ideally, the po' boy hoagies is what you'd use, but I don't have access to that here in California, at least not that I found. So I just take some French bread and remove a lot of the excess bread because it's bready. Now it's time to fry the shrimp. I put about 6 to 10 shrimp per fry session. You can use a strainer like I have, or you can use a spider to remove the shrimp once it is fried. It takes about 90 seconds to 2.5 minutes to get it to that nice golden brown and cook through. The shrimp really does not take too long, and just keep repeating that until all the shrimp has been fried. So once everything is done, I take the Remoulade sauce out of the fridge, I add the shrimp, I add in a lot of the lettuce. I kind of did it in batches. And then I toss everything in the Remoulade sauce. And then I generously add a lot of shrimp, a lot of lettuce into the French bread. And I top with a bunch of tomatoes. And that's shrimp po' boys. Thanks for joining me today. I make new videos on cooking every Wednesday. Please support me on Patreon and on Facebook at Mirabella's Kitchen.